Hello everybody and welcome back to Maths Miss Buick. We're still focusing on calculus and in particular differentiation by rule. So here we have the overall rule. Multiply the power by the coefficient and reduce the power by 1. So here is our first example. F of x is equal to the cubic root of x. So we begin this question by simplifying what is the cubic root into a power. So the power of a cubic root is power of 1/3. Now at this stage we have not differentiated, we've simply just changed between two formats of how we could write the cubic root of x. Next of all, let's differentiate this. So we have f dashed of x. Well, you bring down your power of 1/3 front, so here's our 1/3. There is our x, and we reduce its power by -1. So 1/3 -1 is -2/3. This is the function differentiated, however, we need to tidy it up. So we can keep our 1/3 as is, and there's your x. And when you bring this power under the line, it goes to positive. So now we have positive 2/3. But I'm still unhappy with that, so let's keep going. So there is our 3x. We're now going to use our rules of indices here, and we can rewrite 2/3 as this, 1/3 multiplied by 2. Now we're nearly done. There is our 3. We know that x, the power of 1/3, is a cubic root. So we have our cubic root. And of course, we can also put back in the square now. So we have x squared. So this is the answer here to when we differentiate a cubic root. Now we're on to example number 2. F of x is equal to 3x power of -2 plus 1/2 root x. So let's begin by rewriting the question and simplifying this in terms of a power. So the first part is perfectly fine. Now we know that this here, the root of x, can be wrote down as x power of 1/2. Keep going. We can leave this again alone. And then we're going to have our 1/2 here and bring this x power of 1/2 above the line. And when we do that, of course, we change it to -1/2. Now we can differentiate this. So we write our notation for differentiation. Bring our -2 in front to our 3, so it's now a -6x. Reduce the power by 1, so it's now a -3. Bring our -1/2 in front here and multiply -1/2 by 1/2. So now we have -1/4 x, and we reduce this power here by -1. So -1/2, -1 is -3/2. Okay, so now we're at the stage where we can start simplifying it. We have differentiated, but again, I'm not exactly happy with how it looks. So let's simplify it out. Well, we can see here that this x has a power of -3 on it. This can go underlined, so we've got -6/x power 3, and that's this part sorted out. Now let's look at this. We've got minus, of course, we can leave our 4 underneath here. There is our x. This is a negative power again, so it can go underneath the line, so 3/2. Rewrite the first part, again, it's perfectly fine. And we know that this can be wrote in terms of indice rules as 1/2 multiplied by 3. So we're nearly done. -6/x cubed. Now this here goes to the root of x, and then we put the cube inside with the x. So -1/4 square root of x cubed, and we're done. Quite a lot of steps, that one.